I'm here to be an all-time great.
You're now rocking with the best.
Purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Welcome to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Oh, he's smoking hot.
The latest Laker news.
Another great Showtime feed.
The greatest Lakers show.
This is going to be legendary for a long time.
This is the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Lakers all day.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Baby from Big Baby Sports. As the Lakers are in Cancun, as the season ends, no surprise, no reaction from me, because I really didn't watch the game, or I didn't have a reaction to it because I knew this was going to happen. And I'm going to tell you this right now: Thunder were playing around with the Lakers. They were playing around. The crowd was into it. When the Lakers were up 92-87, Thunder said, "Let's go. Let's turn up." I'm going to say is the Thunder are a way better team without Jalen Williams, and they can win the championship without Jalen Williams. They don't need him back. AJ Mitchell has just won the starting position over Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams can be traded. The Thunder are a great team. You know what I mean? I watched the game, but I didn't get excited because, you know what I mean? Like, what I didn't understand was F the game entirety. You were down 3. 2 of your best top 3-point specialists, Rui and Luke Kennard. You played Maxi Kleba. I know you do the screen stuff to get open, but you could have done that with Jackson Hayes. And this is why we didn't deserve to win. For moments like that, you do not put Maxi Kleba in, had only played 2 minutes in this whole series. This is why the Lakers got swept for this reason right here. Playing a player that hasn't played in this series, you want to put him in a current time situation, this is why you should be fired for moments like that. Mike Dagnall would have never done that. He would have put in his best 3-point shooters and everything. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? In our last possession, it was that possession too, but you're down 1. LeBron had a great look. Hit the side of the backboard. Austin Reeves had the ball, turned the ball over. And what I saw from the Lakers tonight when they got up big, is it was 92-87. Lakers tried to go for their grand slam shots. They didn't take possession by possession. Thunder did. You know what I mean? No, you know what I mean? We fought hard. Yeah, we fought hard. But where was this same exact energy in Game 3? And this is exactly what I'm talking about with the Lakers. You wait till you're down in the series to talk about. You want to wait till you're down in the series to get going. But hey, swept. No reaction for me. It's not surprising. But I'm going to say this here. Thunder are not losing another game in this series. Because I'm telling you, bro, the Thunder didn't respect the Lakers or the Suns. And if they play the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're not going to respect them. Because you know why? They're going to be like, okay, really? When are we going to get competition? They're winning the finals. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Reg Dog is back. Congratulations. Welcome back. Oh, wait. Is it okay to speak my mind? Reg Dog, or am I going to get unfollowed? Am I allowed to speak my mind? Oh, wait, never mind. I'm speaking my mind on my podcast. LOL. Nah, but for though, Reg Dog called it from day one once this first round started. He said Lakers first round matchup doesn't mean shit because they're going to get swept. So, and I said, no, we're at least win one game. We had chances to be on the board, but Thunder don't respect the Lakers. They played around with us. They made us gear up, get excited for Laker fans at the Staples Center. And then they said, no, let's turn up. I'm telling you, if the Thunder are going to win the championship so easily, it's not going to be funny. They're going to sweep their way through the West Conference Finals. You know why? Because Spurs are unexperienced. SGA's been there in the moment. Thunder just look bored. They look generally bored out there playing basketball. Like as far as just, remember when the Thunder or the Golden State Warriors had Kevin Durant, Curry, Clay, Iguodala, all them boys, and they just ran through the whole entire playoffs? That's how this feels for the Thunder. When they're at the post-game show, holding the championship, they look like they didn't give a fuck because they knew they were going to win. That's how I feel like this Thunder team. They look bored. They're like, we're not going to get competition, man. They're not. And everybody says the Spurs, Minnesota, Detroit Pistons, Cavaliers, Knicks. Nah, they're going to sweep their way through the finals. You know what I mean? You know, it's all good, Reg Dog. It's all good. Text me. Pause. I like we had our chances in general. Lakers had their chances. Like I said, it was changing momentum. Lakers had opportunity. What made me realize that the Lakers tried to do home run plays. You turn the ball over fourth quarter, right when the fourth quarter started, you turn the ball over, and then AJ Will, the dude that, yeah, AJ Mitchell, he got off. I'm telling you, bro, the Lakers had moments of this game where they could have won tonight, and that's the thing. No excuses. But if you had Luka in that position, he would have scored that three. But Reeves had a good look. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, we had no chance. We had no choice. Yeah, but we fought hard. We fought hard. We competed. So proud of this team. You know what I mean? It's not a failed season for me because you take steps to get to where you want to get to. Just like if you get a job, it takes you a minute to get to your manager position or a big time promotion. It takes you a couple years to get that. You know what I mean? Not everybody's gonna get to the championship in their first year as a team. It takes steps to get there. Shout out to Giannis for that video. You know what I mean? It takes steps and moments right here. This is the moment where we have to regroup, retool, revamp, and start with Luka, build a roster like how the Dallas Mavericks were, with physical specimens like a PJ Washington, Derek Lively. Like we need that like type of players on this Laker team. And if I'm the Lakers, I'm gonna get Peyton Watson from the Denver Nuggets. He's a very good athletic wing defender that we need. We need his athleticism, and it sucks to get swept, but it was expected. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It was expected by this Thunder team, and that's what I'm saying. It was expected, but and also too, this is the very last game where we see LeBron in the Laker uniform and Reeves. This whole team's gonna be different next season. You know what I mean? JJ may be gone because Mark Walters didn't hire JJ. It was the bus era because Genie Bus and Lakers sold to Mark Walters. And now it's a new regime. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just like Lakers were on the run with Jackson Hayes, Rui, Luke Kennard, Reeves. And then Jackson Hayes had one of his best games of the playoffs. And I didn't like it. I didn't like how like I watched the game, but the moment like I got mad. I never got mad at my coach, JJ. I'm never like I don't get mad at JJ, but why are you putting Maxi Cleveland in? Reeves had a good look. It was a good look. He just missed, but and then you take Rui off the floor or put Luke Kennard in. Like that doesn't make sense to me. Like you're a coach. Rui Hachimura has been shooting the best 3-point percentage in Laker history from field goal percentage standpoint, but you don't want to put him in. That lets me know that this game had been rigged for JJ to rig it. Money's involved. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand. Like in that moment, you don't put your one. What if Luka was playing? Would you have rested Luka? Probably. You don't like for me. You don't do that. If I was Laker coach, I'm saying Luke Kennard, you're going in. Jackson Hayes, you set a good downstream for like that play. That play, ain't gonna lie, that play should have drawn up for Rui or Luke Kennard, or have LeBron at the top of the key drive, kick it to an open 3-point shooter. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand that. Like, but then hey, that's JJ for you. You know what I mean? And he took out Jackson Hayes as well. Jackson Hayes was bringing energy, blocking shots, and before that, when Jackson Hayes blocked AJ Mitchell, LeBron a little made a layup. It was okay, this momentum, and then he takes him out. You know who used to do that? Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham used to mess up the rotations as well. Darvin used to do the same thing. He'll put in Torian Prince, his favorite guy. I didn't like the like last 5 minutes of this game. We had our chances. We're at one with Marcus Smart with the layup, but Hartenstein traveled. They didn't call it. He moved his feet a lot. In the previous possession, when SJ was scoring on us, he traveled, but they didn't call it. You know what I mean? It's the off season. We're in a new era now. You know? Like that's like in a Game 7 of the NBA Finals, Kobe's not out there on the court. I'm not saying Reeves is prepared to go. I'm talking about you. If your best 3-point specialist is Rui and Luke Kennard, you don't put him out there. Like that doesn't make sense to me. You know. So congratulations to the Thunder on winning the NBA championship. Congratulations to the Thunder on winning the next year championship. Congratulations to the Thunder on winning 4 years in a row. And the Thunder are going to look so bored next year in the finals with 3 straight championships. I'm telling you, this team is unbeatable. I know you got the Spurs, Wemby, but Spurs don't have any experience. I know they're experienced now, but they don't know what to do in those big moments. Tied up, crunch time. They don't know how to execute. You know why? It's because of the experience the Thunder have. It's experience that why I think nobody's on the level of the Thunder. That's why I think the Thunder are going to be the next dynasty. They may catch the Lakers in championships. The way it's going, they have draft capital. They have draft capital. They got players if they really wanted to. They can literally trade Jalen Williams and get away with it because of AJ Mitchell. You know, the way that he's been playing. You can get away with that. You got draft picks. You got assets. They're going to get off of Lou Thort and Hartenstein, and they're going to get somebody in this year's draft at 12 and 15 to fit right in with the Thunder. Sham Presti is one of the best GMs of NBA history. And you got to think I'm crazy. He can get away with trading SGA right now if he wanted to. Because if the Thunder put up SGA for a trade offer, everybody in the league would be going for SGA. Everybody would be trading their assets for him. You know why? SGA, Sam Presti would be a type of person to do that. Trade SGA. What the hell? Draft picks come here. Draft picks come here. College talent on the Thunder. They win. They can get away with trading SGA. Because that mindset of Sam Presti, he likes draft picks. He'll do something like that. He's done it before. So, yeah. You know? Yeah. Yeah, but it's unfortunate that Lakers season is over. You never want to get swept, bro. As a fan, you never want to get swept and embarrassed in your home court. Like, you had your chances, Lakers. You had moments where you had the game, like you're down 1 and you want to dribble. Oh, I want to throw it off the backboard. No, you pump fake. They foul you. Get to the free throw line. Lakers had moments where they could have won this game tonight. But now the offseason's here. Draft capital, assets. Rui's going to get re-signed. Austin Reeves does not deserve that max contract. You did terrible in this playoffs. You had another 27-point game, but you also had like 5 to 6 turnovers. Nah, we need to really sit down with this Laker organization and say, what do we go from here? I know everybody's talking about the Giannis thing. I'm not doing that. I'm building a strictly team around Luka with athleticism, defensive-minded players, and the point guards off the bench and build around Luka. Not this bring LeBron back. No. It's time to restart. It's time for the future. You know what I mean? There's levels to this. You know, it's like, nah, we lost, and that's the thing. Lakers outscored the Thunder 32-26 in the third quarter. If the Lakers would have put the same energy in the third quarter of Game 3, this could be a tied series. But no, you want to wait till you're down 3-0, and it just pisses me off. But we're gonna have draft capital. We're gonna have draft capital, assets. Everybody on the rosters here. This may be the final game with. This may be the final game with LeBron, but nobody on the media that's in LA right now are gonna ask LeBron the question. They're gonna be too fucking scared. I would literally ask him, Shay, what's your mental state for this team moving forward? Do you see yourself being here? I know the NBA playoffs just ended for you, but what is your mindset going to the summer? You gotta ask these tough questions for these players, bro. You know? in the body language in that fourth quarter, it looked like the team gave up. I know we lost by 5, but it's just like they were trying so hard to not make a mistake in this game. They made a lot of mistakes, but your offseason's here, ladies and gentlemen. And people are gonna get offended for me calling JJ a fucking stupid ass coach, but that's just me. And Hartenstein was a negative 30. But we fought hard this year. We competed, but Luka being out hurt us, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, nah. It's time. It's time to move on from LeBron era. It has to be, because I don't want to deal with this. 24 seasons, 42 years old, nothing left to prove. No, I'm not even talking about the stats tonight. What should I talk about? Reeves had 27, 6 turnovers. Rui had a good game. Jackson, he's had for what? Look at the scoreboard. We got to the second round and lost in 4 games. You know what I mean? But at least we made it farther than some Phoenix Suns fans that are talking mess right now. We made it farther than you guys. Because there was a year where Lakers lost in the first round and Suns went to the second round. And then I was talking shit and they said at least we make it to the second round. We made it farther than Boston Celtics. Nah, it's not a failed season for me. We're just going to take steps to get to where we need to get to. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's just it's season's over. Luka didn't play. If you were to think about it, Luka only played in 1 playoff game with the Lakers, first round of last year. This was his first year. This is gonna be his second full year with the Lakers. And if I'm the Lakers, I'm telling Luka Doncic, don't you step near your national team. Stay the fuck away from them. Get your offseason right. Get healthy. Get in the best shape of your career. Don't post on social media, and work on your defensive skills and your game. Evolve your game. I would tell him straight up, if he says demand a trade, I'm putting his ass up for a trading block. These coaches and organizations got to be cutthroat and be honest with these players. If you re-sign Reeves, okay, Reeves, if you want to re-sign, work on your game. Work on the ball pressure when people ball pressure you. And play fearless basketball. You turn the ball over too much, they mean your turnovers. These players got to go with the mindset of this next offseason. Right now, start it now. Your offseason starts right now. What can the Lakers do to get better? If I'm the Lakers, I'm using this ass whooping by the Thunder they did to us, use it as motivation, fuel to the fire. And say, we ain't going to get embarrassed like that this next year. Nah. If I'm telling you, Luka was here, we would at least win 1 or 2 games in this series. Luka would have dropped at least 35. He would have been like, there wasn't any shit talking anybody on the Thunder. You know what I mean? Nobody was shit talking. LeBron wasn't shit talking. I just didn't like the way this season. I wish I can redo that last play. How the hell are you gonna put? But hey, kudos to the Thunder. They basically just said, okay, Jackson Hayes blocked me. LeBron makes the layup. Okay, let's turn it up, guys. Look at the fans. See, they're excited. Let's just go play hard now. Okay. We win. Yay. We win. No emotions against the Spurs. We're going to walk through the Spurs and then Minnesota to the finals. New York Knicks. Well, we're going to blow you out by 40. We're good. I'm telling you, the Thunder are going to not lose a game in this series. They lose 1 or 2. It is what it is. But it's just Lakers, bro. You had moments where you could have won this game tonight. But the reaction from you should be turning out going crazy, but I'm not surprised. It was expected. You know what I mean? When we came to the series, people were like, "Oh, Lakers should have lost." Nah, I wouldn't want to be the wrong side of history, being down 0-3 and losing the series. Nah, I'd rather, because last year we lost in the first round. Then this year got to the second round, got subbed. Okay, what gonna be next year? Us in the West Conference Finals. We got to build. We got to build what we learned from this year. Get better for next year. Improve. Get some players in here that compete at a high level. Get some centers in here. DeAndre didn't really score as much tonight. Horrible performance by Jackson Hayes. I'm not sorry. Horrible performance by DeAndre Ayton tonight. Luke Kennard didn't really do much ever since that Rocket series. Teams have been figuring him out, but it's been the rough 4 games for Lakers. And I specifically said after we beat the Rockets, I simply said if Lakers don't show fight, competitive toughness, grit, tenacity, you're going to get swept off the floor. A couple weeks later, swept off the floor. Like Oklahoma City is just a better team than us. More firepower, more weapons. And Lakers got to look at the blueprint of the Thunder and say, you know what? F the big threes and superstars. Let's build like how Oklahoma City Thunder built. Because if the Lakers had the same exact, if you switch the Thunder team, say if you put the Thunder players on the Lakers and put Luka and LeBron was on the Thunder, Reeves was on the Thunder, we would be whooping the shit out of that Thunder team easy. You know what I mean? So it's just like we gotta just regroup, retool. We're gonna have cap space this year. 3 draft capital. LeBron's off the books potentially. If the Lakers give Jake Laravia a contract extension, I'm going to prohibit from talking Jake Laravia on my channel next year. Jake Laravia did horrible in the playoffs. He needs to do better. Get him off my team. You know? We need physical toughness here. We need heart, passion. We need tough motherfuckers in here that play physical, tough, grind out. Like Isaiah Stewart, Jalen Duren. We need physical toughness, not this finesse. Oh. We need toughness, grit, desire, heart, passion. Marcus Smart potentially resign on another 1-year deal. No player option, no team option, just another 1-year deal. Or you could do player option or team option. Do a team option. And if I'm the Lakers, you have a team option or player option. Trade DeAndre Ayton. And if you're the Lakers, your offseason starts up. But according to Shams Charania, the Lakers were trying to go get Giannis at the deadline. And I was saying that for the longest. They're trying to get free Giannis behind the scenes, trying to get it. It didn't work. The Knicks tried again. New York Knicks, Minnesota Timberwolves. But do we need a caliber player like Giannis Antetokounmpo? In this series, it would have helped with rebounding, blocking shots, rim running. But people say Giannis likes the ball in his hands. Yeah, you can say he likes it. He likes to be the focal point of the offense. But if him and Luka, that pick and roll, lob threat. But obviously, Giannis doesn't want to be in LA. So fuck you. So fuck him. But like I said, if the Thunder really want to build a dynasty, they can get on the phone with the Milwaukee Bucks and say, who do you want on our roster besides SGA? Oh, you want Jalen Williams picks? Okay. Here you go. Oh, Giannis, come here. I'm telling you, bro, they're going to come out of nowhere and get another superstar. SGA, I'm telling you, bro. They're going to be one of those teams that win championships and build off of it to get better. So, like, let's say hypothetically they lose in the West Conference Finals. Oh, we lost. Giannis, come here. Jaylen Brown, come here. Kawhi, come here. You know, they could do it, or they could just build their own dynasty with their own players. But we'll see. We'll see what the Thunder are going to do in the offseason. We want to see what the Lakers are going to do in the offseason. I don't know why I cursed out JJ Redick on the Twitter. I didn't like it. Season's over, fellas. My flight leaves to Cancun in about an hour. Already packed my bag, man. So it's just, it's people like. And if it is LeBron James' last game as Laker uniform, good. It's time for a fresh start. Thank you for LeBron for getting us that championship. I appreciate you getting us that championship along with the Laker team. That season 2020 was a bad year. It says family stuff. My dad passed away. This. Brought that enjoyment and excitement for that summer. But overall, I got to be realistic and being honest with myself. The Laker tender with LeBron James has been horrible. We're going to call it what it is. A spade is spade. I'll keep it all the way real. Playing tournaments. LeBron getting Westbrook. The usual stuff. I'm just saying what I've been seeing. I have a right to express about it. LeBron's tenure with the Lakers, not a good one. Only one championship. Nah, as Laker fans, that doesn't sit well with me. You got to win multiple championships to get me approved. You know what I mean? So it's just time to rebuild with Luka. Fresh start. If I'm the Lakers, I'm saying no, LeBron. You set the tone when we didn't give you that contract extension. You set the tone for us earlier in the year when we didn't want to give you that extension. Sadaka. So you're, you know what I mean? So the Lakers need to set the tone early for him. Thank you for your time. We're not re-signing you, big dog. Go to Cleveland or Golden State. You know you want to team up with Stephen Curry. Just do it. Go team up with him in Golden State with Draymond. I want a fresh start. Like, I'm a Laker fan. Why everybody gets mad at me when I want a fresh start without LeBron? I think a lot of some Laker fans in general are too scared to move forward without LeBron. They are too afraid to say, you know what? LeBron since 2018, it's time. People don't want to admit that it's time to move on from the Lakers. Some people want LeBron back. I don't. I know I said that earlier, but that was just in the moment. But really thinking during this whole game, I don't want LeBron back. It's time for a fresh start. It's time. Why is it so hard for Laker fans to understand it's okay to move on from somebody? It feels like it's the end of the world if Lakers move on from LeBron. They've done it with Kareem, Magic, Kobe, Shaq, AD, LeBron. Why is that when it comes to LeBron, people are so afraid to admit that it's time to move on? And it's okay. I will give you a hug on the back. You feel me? Like, it's okay. I'll give you a hug. All LeBron fans, if you want to leave, when LeBron leaves here, I'll give you a hug. And get your ass up at the door. Don't let it hit you on the way out. Like, nah, it's just time. Like, because if this, I'm calling this right here, right now. If the Lakers bring back everybody and try to game with Luka, it's not gonna work. If Lakers bring back Rui, DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, Luke Kennard, it's the same exact team with no moves with Luka, we're getting swept out the first round, easy. And you don't want that. What you need to do is Luka, build around Luka, get wing defenders for Luka, athleticism for Luka. Because you see when he has athleticism on his team around him, he went to the finals. Even though he lost, but he had the athletic support, team effort. I think this Laker team that we have would have worked in the 2020 era. But now there's a lot of fast teams, so you got to build through the draft. Build. Oh, here's the thing. I was talking to Angry Lakers fan. Shout out to him. You know who's really interested in Austin Reeves? Been interested in him in multiple years? The Utah Jazz. And guess what the Utah Jazz has? The number 2 pick. So what you want to do is, if the free agency starts and they say, we're interested in Reeves, I'm from the Lakers, I'm getting on the phone with Reeves, saying, sign and trade, Utah, give me the second pick and Ace Bailey. Or Keontae George. If you really want Austin Reeves, give me the second pick. Because if you get the second pick, you can get a young asset with Luka, start your fresh journey with Luka. Because I don't want to be I'm not going to lie. I do not want to go through another season. LeBron's on the Lakers, Reeves back, Luka back. Rich Paul saying stuff to the media. They should trade this person, trade that person, trade this person, trade that person. We don't need any more distractions this year in coming to the next. We need a team that's laser focused, no distractions. Because every year it's Rich Paul saying this, the media saying this. It's distracting. We need to get maybe a new coach. We'll see. I just don't want to go through another season with the same team. You know, they're going to base that team off of that 15-2 record in March. Hold on real quick. I'm going to sneeze. Be right back. Oh, man. I just don't want to go through another season with the same roster. We can't. You know? Good. Oh, wait. So Luka just posted on his Instagram. He is breaking news. Luka Doncic says he will not play for Slovenian team this summer, and he's focusing on securing joint custody of his daughter. You know what I mean? And nobody, yeah. So Luka is not playing for Slovenia or his national team. Thank you. Which, if I don't have a daughter or a son, so I don't know what the process is like. Is trying to get. If you're going through custody battle, I don't know what the process is like. So I'm assuming from afar that's a stressful thing on his mindset for Luka. So I understand why he doesn't want to play for his Slovenian team to get his. So I understand that, but I don't have a son or a daughter. Potentially in the future, maybe. LOL. But as a looking outside, looking in, that could be a stressful situation. To having to do custody battles. So I don't have a son or a daughter, but like from a person from afar, that might be a stressful thing. So I understand from that perspective. So Luka's not playing for a Slovenian team. He just posted on his Instagram. And I just literally said like a minute ago. So he must have saw my podcast. Or listened to it real quick. LOL. Well, Luka's doing his press conference already for his season, the end of interviews. They asked Luka, would you be playing for 100%? So yeah, if I was 100%. He wasn't even 100%. I honestly feel like Luka tore his hamstring, but they didn't want to say it. And fuck Ric Flair. Fuck you for saying, oh, you should play. Because you're in the old school era, Ric Flair. You can play with a broken arm in wrestling. But hamstrings are different, homie. And a lot of these people get mad about Luka not playing. Play through injury. Okay, if he comes back, another ankle injury, another torn hamstring. Then what? Then what? It would have been like that situation when AD came back too quick and he played injured against the Suns. He played through, he got re-injured. So it wasn't meant to be for the Luka era for season 1 to go on a collision course. But basketball guys, you're going to bless us next year, big dog. You owe us one. You owe us one. Yeah, but it's been a hell of a season. I just want to thank them. I'm still going to be doing shows, talking about the NBA playoffs. But I just want to thank everybody at Big Baby Sports that's been supporting me through the season, man. The ups, the downs, the highs, and lows. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's just like, thanks to everybody from the bottom of my heart for being here each and every podcast through the wins, the lows, the highs, the frustrations, all season long. I really appreciate all the new supporters on Big Baby Sports. Appreciate Reg Dog. Angry Lakers fan, Humble, Sean, Micah, EQ, Lad, even though me and Lad have a little back and forth about Reeves. I appreciate all the people, whoever I forget. The list goes on and on. Appreciate all the support, all the feedback, all the constant conversation about this team. What do we need to get better to improve? Because we want to celebrate a championship the right way. You know? So, just want to say, everybody have a good rest of your night. Enjoy your vacation. Enjoy your Cancun. I'm about to get on this flight to Cancun. Love y'all. Have a blessed one. Thank you, everybody, for this has been another episode of Big Baby Sports. Stay tuned. Go Lakers.